Hello there traders, and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover Australian dollar versus US dollar. I will speak about the dollar index, US dollar index, gold market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with Australian dollar versus US dollar first. So basically this is update from my previous forecast, and yesterday I alerted that there is a possibility, since the Australian dollar is in a strong downside cycle, and watching the 5 to 10 day moving average, right? We have a very clear defined downside cycle on this currency pair. We also basically noticed that there was a potential for the completion of this ABC, and that this key pivot at 0.7030, that level is basically a key pivot, and that exactly result exactly like we said, and we basically had the completion of the ABC, corrective upside structure, and basically a strong downside move from there. And the news did some kind of the shakeout. There was a sell-off, there was a rally, but this level was very key, and market went almost 160 pips lower from that level. Now the price is basically trading well below previous day low, so meaning that I don't expect too much on the upside, where sellers are absolutely in control. And next key pivot on the Australian dollar versus US dollar is set at 0.6800 mark. That is the level, this multi-consolidation low, 0.6820 or 0.6780. So that zone basically is the next zone to watch, and I expect the price to clear that and eventually to test that. So watch for selling opportunities on the rally using the intraday charts. The next market I want to speak is the US dollar index. Basically, we had a consolidation, we had an ABC completion. We broke this range of this climax range from yesterday's news, and we need to dig basically more and go to the weekly time frame to see what is the next area to watch. Let's go to the weekly time frame and try to find. So now index is trading around 104.29. We have plenty of potential in dollar index to rise, right? 107.23 area. Then we have basically 108.65 zone, or if we take even the highs together, all the highs, 108.30, 107.23, 108.30. So there is a plenty of potential. We basically exited from this major consolidation, which took a few years to develop, actually 5 years to develop. And this is a fresh breakout. We're trading and holding above. Momentum is increasing, so it looks like we really can have a strong up cycle just to resume this long-term upside cycle. So if we treat this like an initial first leg, this can basically just be a beginning of the second leg. So plenty of the potential for the dollar index to increase on the mid-long-term perspective, and short-term also perspective looks pretty bullish with no evidence for the reversal. Actually, we just got continuational pattern here. So still I expect stronger dollar, and as long we don't have clear evidence of the reversal or topping activity, which is not the case at this stage. Gold market is basically sitting, it's sitting on a bear flag, right? We have a bear flag on 8-hour time frame and 4-hour time frame. You can see basically there that there was a market is in a down cycle. There is no spectacular no big bottoming process at all. There was a one drift for a few hours, and that's basically all. So I expect still further downside continuation, eventual retest of 1832, and then eventually to attack 1820. So watch for selling opportunities on the rallies, and we have a bear flag forming on a 4-hour, 8-hour time frame. Speaking of the crude oil, I expect the crude oil to go lower. Yesterday, basically, market almost traded all sessions, whole day, just upside with few sell-offs. Today, market is basically, the sellers are in control, and I expect, just because of the initial Let me show you here on the 2-hour. We had initial breakout of this trend line. We have initial breakout of this consolidation, and we have impulsive sell-off. And just one divergence here, which lasted for 6-8 hours, resulted this rally. But now we're basically back to the track, and this impulsive move might resume. From my perspective, we can expect this to resume. So I will watch for the selling opportunities. Overall, the crude oil is in heavy consolidation, right? If you watch the bigger picture. But because of that impulsive move of the highs, yesterday rally wasn't that great. It had lots of the problems, very narrow, very controlled narrow channeling mode on the rally. That's not particularly, it's telling me that the weak money was involved the whole day yesterday. So we'll not be surprised if we can have another downside leg basically and try to go towards the consolidation, the lows basically of this consolidation at 95.20 or 94.13. So watch potential that downside leg. And finally, Bitcoin versus US dollar. We had a major breakdown, another major breakdown. We alerted basically in previous days that we're having the bear flags in a strong downside environment with no evidence of the reversal. And the result was another sell-off towards the 25,500 mark. Crude oil, based on what I can see here, and I don't see any reversal yet at this stage, crude oil can eventually, the next pivot area I have, we had this consolidation around 23,000, but also we have a 20,000 mark awaiting there as well. So area around 23,500 is the next, and then 20,000 mark. Watch for selling opportunities in the rallies. Based on this condition, I don't see any kind of reversal. So that'll be all for this update. I hope that you did enjoy. As always, trade safe. Have a good day, and speak to you tomorrow morning.